This is Dr. Lou Cella, sport and performance psychologist, and we're going to go through common misconceptions about the modern day triple option offense. Well, we're going to base it on last year's data because that's the most recent information. And right now, Air Force is the only academy that runs under center triple option football. They're the only Division I school that consistently ran under center triple option football, which is also known as the Flexbone. So we're focused on Air Force. Nobody was even close after that. Army was mostly in the gun last year. However, they're moving back and changing, and we'll see what they do early on. Navy's pure shotgun now. Last year, they ran a bunch of different offenses. Looked like a third trimester abortion, and you can expect more of that, I think, for the duration. So we're focused on Air Force here. Be a good idea. They're 43-15 in the last 5 years. 74% winning percentage, no athletic scholarships, no NIL money, no transfers. They just win. So we're focused on Air Force. Here's the truth about the offense. People call it a triple option offense. Nothing wrong with that, but triple option's only 10% of the offense. Last year, they ran triple option 5 times a game. They ran toss about 5 times a game. They ran trap 5 times a game. So mid-triple trap toss was 30% of the offense. The zone dive was 30% of the offense. They ran zone dive about 20 times a game, average 64 plays per game, so it's 30% of the offense. So right now, 30% of the offense is zone dive, 30% of the offense is mid-triple trap and toss. And the passing game last year, they threw the ball right around 15-16%. They threw 105 passes. They only completed 55 passes. So, yeah, they played, 13 games? Yeah, they completed, I think, 4 passes a game. The year before that, it was 3. In their wins, it was 3 last year, or 2 years ago. So, throwing the ball, they throw the ball about 15-16% of the time. So if you take a look at the offense right now, zone dive is 30%, mid-triple trap and toss is 30%, passing game is a little over 15%. So if you take a look at what that means there really isn't much left. There was a lot of experimentation. Now, if they hired me to be their performance psychologist, I would tell them to stop with the experimentation. Go all in on what you do more than 4+ times a game, because the 2-year NFL run study proved that if you run a play at least 4 times a game, that play will be statistically the only chance you have for that play to be statistically effective is if you run a concept 4+ times a game. So, zone dive, mid-triple trap toss last year was 34 times a game. They averaged 64 plays per game. In the passing game, they averaged about 8 passes a game. So, 42 plays a game were zone dive, mid-triple trap toss in the passing game. 42 plays a game. Keep in mind, the average high school football offense averages 48 offensive plays a game, and that's a metric that's been pretty consistent the last 35 years. So 42 plays a game is zone dive, mid-triple, trap, toss, pass. Your 5 smooth stones, how David's going to beat Goliath, 42 times a game. Since you only run 48 plays at the high school level, you got yourself an offense. But the misconception about the offense is it's a triple option offense, which, if you want to call it that, cool. They only run triple option 5 times a game last year. The year before that, it was 6 to 7. It's been between 5 and 7 the last 5 years. Midline triple option is an answer for when the defender that lines over the tackle takes the B back on zone dive. The offense doesn't get 4 yards, and that's a way to constrain the defense. It's a constraint. It's not the base of the offense anymore. That changed about 6-7 years ago with the invention of the modern-day zone dive, which is the triple team. Zone dive is a misconception because it's not a zone dive anymore. It's a triple team where the quarterback then jumps play side, the B-back sprints through the ball, sprints through the play side, hip at the tackle, which is the third guy on the triple team, and then sprints through the end zone. Another misconception about the offense. So zone dive is a wedge. It's a triple team. Mid-triples run 5 times a game. Trap 5 times a game. Toss 5 times a game. Passing game, they throw about 8 times a game. Yeah, and 42 plays a game are your 5 smooth stones. Zone dive, mid-triple, trap, toss, pass. Since there's only 48 offensive plays in a high school offense on average, you don't need anything else. Stop adding. It's like you have the perfect recipe to a pizza. You're making a ton of money. You maximize it. You'll sell more than anything else. Don't put pineapple on the freaking pizza. You'll freaking ruin it. Okay? Only communists and effeminate men want pineapple on pizza. Nobody that's hiring this guy right here and is going to get under center and run zone dive mid triple trap toss is going to put pineapple on pizza. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Does not happen. So, point being, these are the misconceptions about the offense. Hopefully that cleared it up for you. Coaches, you want to win big in 2024, put your career in my hands. Triple Option Football Academy, Triple Option Football Academy camps are going to show you how. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials. You can see all the success stories that have come from the camps and the academy. I've got academies for 8-man, 9-man, 11-man. Whatever you are, we're ready to go. I'll see you in the next video. We'll talk soon. Have a great day. God bless.